up, my guys, gals, and non-binary pals? Boom! I is here. Heyo! How are you doing? I hope you're doing okay. I am Monday, you know? You ever just say things and think, that didn't make any sense? And you go, yeah, didn't make any sense, Leah. Oh well. We're back with some more Minecraft, baby! Specifically Skyblock again. Last time we did this, we made a beautiful house. It looked amazing. It wasn't just a cube. Do you know how big that is for me? To not make a cube? That's how big. So today, we are back and doing things. Wait a minute, let me just check a thing. Yep, that's doing the things. It's fine. What? That shouldn't be there. Wait a minute! All of my stuff is inside here now! Oh wait, it's not yet. But it's gonna be inside here soon! Woo! Look at me go! Making things looking cute and shit, you know? Wow. Amazing. But today, one of the things I mainly actually wanted to do was, I'd love to actually build like a tree farm out there and make this more into like a farming area. But for that, we need a shit ton more dirt. And the way that we get dirt is by getting a shit ton more gravel. So I'm just going to move some stuff into there and then we're going to focus on getting gravel. That's it. That's the plan for today's stream. I know, not the most interesting. I can only apologise. Love ya. For now, I am just dumping anything that falls within this category into here, purely so it is all each in its own little space. It's all organised, somewhat, ish. And as ever, if you're expecting me to make a lot of sense and do things smartly, I really appreciate your high expectations of me, but I really also think you should lower them. That's all I'm gonna say. Look at me with a house I can live in. Wow. There's no glass anywhere because we haven't got enough of that yet. It's fine. At some point we are going to get our I know we've got 63 dirt here, but I'm going to need a shit ton more dirt to do what I want to do. That's essentially all of that dirt will go on the tree farm alone. That's the final plan. So like I'm going to need a lot more. Why have I never planted the cactus? Cuz if I did, I could then get green dye. Why did I... It won't let me plant it. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why. Why won't it let me plant it? Wait a minute. What's going on? I suddenly realised I have this cactus that's just been sitting in a thing and I'm like, hey, I could have planted this. But it doesn't seem to want to let me plant it. Nope. Okay. Well, I now need to replant these carrots, which is fun. No! More carrots! Oh God, look at me. I'm destroying all the crops. Ah! This is why you should use your doors, Aaliyah, instead of not. Listen, I've got to give it to myself. Sometimes I make points that are good. I suppose the sugar actually will be more in here than anything else. We'll keep the cook cog to eat. Cog. And I guess I could make another chest for like trading things. For like, oh, there's chests here, doesn't matter. I'll put a chest by my door for things that relate to, hey, I should probably take this over to the village, or hey, I can maybe trade with this. You know? Maybe, you know. The hoe can go in this chest. The watermelon, because it's useless, can just go in here, I guess. As can you. You're nice, though. You're not useless. What I will take is I will take some sticks. I did not want to place that down there. Fuck. I'm doing fine. This is fine. I'm fine. Here. I will take my blackstone so that I can make more things. Things, you say? Things. What things? You know, just things. Listen, don't ever expect me to make a lot of sense. That's all I can ask of you. Just recognise that I am an idiot. And just... Do you want to know what I just realised? Because we've got, like, pickaxes, diamond pickaxe over there, we could move this. Because it's not exactly in the best spot. We could theoretically move this. We could actually give it, like, its own space. We're not going to right now, but we could if we wanted to in the long run. Which is exciting. We do not currently have any gold or golden nuggets. Are there any over there, maybe, I wonder? Because I am the type of person to forget them over there. I'm forgetful sometimes. A lot of the time. You know? I think I'd forget it. Hello, all my lovely lovelies. How are you? Sorry, I was talking to these lovely lovelies, not you. But you are lovely as well. How are you? I hope you're okay. Right, we are going to get on up here. And then, once we are in, I should have brought a bow and arrow in case of ghasts. If I just say it'll be fine, hopefully maybe it will actually be fine, you know? I also didn't bring anything to smelt any of my swords and stuff. I'll do a trip back to the overworld after I've done my first set of killings. Didn't sound as horrible until I said it out loud. Ah, shit! I forgot to turn these piglins down! I don't know whether they're currently friendly or whether they're currently hostile, so they're just both going down to 30. Better. That is still so loud, though, for all of you. Let me do this. Background piglin noise. Woo! I can only apologise. But also, if I turn it off fully, I won't be able to tell if there's a ghast nearby that wants my toes. So, you know. I'm just trying to get rid of these fuckers. You feel me? Okay. There's quite a few of them gone. Die. Die. Fuck off. Just fucking die already. Please, God. The pigs, obviously, not you. Lovely. Sorry, I just needed to re-aggro some of them over to me. They seem to have forgotten that they hate me. Wow, imagine if I could get, like, my grandma to do the same. I'm sorry, I'm in a weird mood, y'all. I just... Do you ever just have one of them days where you're like, you know? Listen, I'm going to see the Minions movie tomorrow. I'm excited. Mount Massive, hello, hello. Is that possibly an Outlast reference I see there? Very nice if so. How are you doing, my dear? I hope you're doing okay. I am desperately trying to get gold from zombie pigs to get... It is? Very nice. I have not played because I am terrified and easily scared, but I have watched many a Let's Play and hid in fear whenever they, like, you know, were being chased by Chris and stuff. Also, I have for some reason, like, despite not, like, playing the game that much, I have gotten weirdly into the lore, especially, like, in the past few months. I think because, like, Gaming Harry made a video where, like, he did all this stuff. You love the scares? I love the scares, but then also, while I'm playing it, I then, like, just accidentally throw my mouse across the screen and stuff, and then, I get killed. So, doesn't work out very well for me a lot. I forgot to bring a flipping pickaxe in here. I am not the smartest cookie. I'll give you that now for free. But yeah, I love the games and I love the scares and they're fucking amazing. But at the same time, I will panic and just yeah. Oh yeah, no, I'm sure for other people watching it's amazing. Not so much for me. That being said, I around like October and Halloween times, I do like to play scary games. And last year I did buy and not get around to playing Outlast. So that just might have to be one of the games for this year. Screw it, I'm gonna say it is. I'm saying it right now. I'm making it canon. We're playing... Ah, shite! No, you fucking... This is what I was worried about. I'm gonna... Not you fucking... The ghast. I have to dump things so that I can do the things. I've now decided. You've made me decide. This Halloween Spooky-tober, we are going to play Outlast. It's a fact now. Why not, baby? Yeah, I get it. You hate me. I'm about to lose 79 levels because of a silly ghast. You can't wait for Hallows Eve. I love Halloween. I literally, like, take time off work every year for Halloween. And, like, my colleagues are like, oh, what period during Christmas do you want? Let us know early and we'll try and book it in. And I'm like, I don't want any Christmas leave if you will let me have Halloween. Because everyone else wants Christmas leave. And then they're always like, wait a minute, seriously? We can just give you Halloween and you'll work Christmas for us? And I'm like, yes. They're always shocked every year when I still say it. But I'm like, are you kidding me? My perfect spooky time? I love it. It's amazing. Like, I want to chill out. I want to play scary games. I want to watch scary films. And I want to have a fun time. That's my Halloween plans. That being said, I need to go back and get the things. You want the scares, not the Jolly Fever dream. Oh, listen, I try to allow myself to be fully terrified during Spooky Month. And by that I mean I'm fucking terrified every time during Spooky Month. Oh, wait a minute, I should put away the glowstone before I go in there. Use your brain, Aaliyah. Last year, it got to the point where people were messaging in chat being like, are you okay? You know, you can stop playing if it's too much. And I was like, no, I can't. I must continue. Right, where will we have spawned this time? Oh, yes, same thing. Didn't make another one. Thank fuck. And all my things are here. Lovely. And yet again, I forgot to get slabs. Are you a slab? You are a slab. God, I'm a genius. The commitment is legendary. I thank you. Thank you. I'm glad that you appreciate it. Everyone else was just like, what? Calm down, Aaliyah. And I was like, because as well, I purposefully make the room as dark as possible. I will play late into the night. Because, you know, half the time when I play games, if I play it and it's light out, it's not that bad, you know? I'm not saying it's great, but it's not that bad. But I will play it when it is very dark. I will make sure I am very scared. I will have the audio at, like, max in my headphones as well. So I am fully immersed. Like, listen, if I'm doing the spooks, I want to do the spooks for people, you know? It's like me. I love a good horror movie. This is the thing, I love horror games as well, and I love horror movies. The issue is, with a horror movie, when I get scared, I don't risk killing off cast members and stuff, you know? Whereas in the game, it's just like, oh, you moved too much, we're gonna kill off your character. You know? You're watching from midnight. Ah, I approve. You can... Okay, that's that. And you can go there. There we go. And I swear another zombie piglin got out. Zombie baby piglin, at least. Where'd you go? I don't know. It disappeared. Sad. Hello. Oh no, you got scared and now Jared is... Exactly. That's what it's like. It's like, oh no, I was slightly scared by this one thing and now this person lost an arm, you know? Like, I got... How are you doing, Sad? I hope you're doing well, my darling. Darling, how has your day been? We are just essentially grinding for gold in the nether again. You know? Your hair went hella curly and now you can't get it normal? Oh no. I think you put things in the Discord. I thought the curly hair was very cute. But obviously not as great if you don't want it to be curly and you want it to be straight. As the queen of curls, I can't really give... It, listen. If I knew how to make hair straight, I'm like, what tips do I have for not letting your hair get curly? I don't have any. I'm black, unfortunately. But I wish you all the best. What's the gold for? So, we are playing Skyblock. And essentially, we were given a really small amount of dirt. And it's like, straight, who would want to be straight? I know, right? Couldn't be me. We were given a really, really, really tiny amount of dirt when we spawned in. And we want more. And the only way that we can really do that is by making coarse dirt and then hoeing it, which will then make it normal dirt. So if you can make coarse dirt by mixing 2 blocks of dirt and 2 blocks of gravel, and it will give you 4 coarse dirt, which you can then hoe to make back into normal dirt. So essentially you can double your dirt, but it means we need to get the gravel, which we can only get in Skyblock via a piglin trade. We've spent a lot of time killing piglins so far. Wait, what? You passed out? Why did you... Are you okay? Are you okay? I hope you're okay. Please look after yourself. Please take time if you need. You better be looking after yourself, my lovely sausage. You deserve it, absolutely. No, you like the curly hair because you finally look like your mum more than your dad. Oh, that's cute. That's very cute. I, to this day, still have people presume that I'm like my mum's carer rather than her daughter. Because racism. Oh. Like, genuinely, people, especially with my sister, who's now my mum's, like, she is, like, the primary carer, but she's still her daughter. When my sister takes my mum to, like, hospital appointments, they will always be like, okay, and where were you when this happened? And she'll be like, I was asleep. And they were like, on the job? Aren't you her carer? And she'll be like, no, I'm her fucking daughter. You're about... That is not something legally you're able to do in the UK, but if it is legal where you are from, have fun with that. If it's not, probably best not to mention it. That's a breach of Twitch TOS if you're in a country where it's illegal. But yeah, in the UK, we can't do anything like that. You did, however, almost collapse in a post office. Why did you collapse in a post office? I hope you're okay. I love you, and please look after yourself and your well-being, you know? While sending your hair to the charity that you don't... Oh, of course, you said you were going to donate it to a charity. Although, not great fun that you collapsed in the post office. Maybe, you know, put your feet up, have a little break, relaxation. Why did I say it so weirdly? I have no idea, I can only apologise. Look after yourself, you lovely little so-and-so. You deserve the world. I mean, I can't disagree with your sentiments, but at the same time, in order for my channel not to get banned, I am going to say, if it is not something that you can legally do in your country, please don't mention it in Twitch chat. Sorry, because otherwise I might get deleted. You got better. Mum got you some Ooh, chicken and chips sounds good. God, I'm hungry. You might just have had low blood sugars. Quite possibly. But you know, you should look after yourself, my darling. I think that ghast blew up my fish. How fucking dare it? Does it not know who I am? Neither do I, honestly. Listen, I'm constantly in this state of, like, disassociating, so, you know. God, that made you hungry too. I know, right? But also, may have been dehydrated because you were up, because the 7-Up was given to you, and it's hella hot. It is quite warm right now. Self-care bundle, baby. Let's give you a stretch. Also, yes, it is very warm. Please, everyone, try and stay hydrated if you can, wherever you are. You know? Ooh, good stretch. My hydration is with a cider. As ever, please do not drink unless you're of legal drinking age in your country. Please drink responsibly, and if you are on certain medications that can interact badly with alcohol, please be sure to speak to a doctor before you drink. I am a fully grown adult who knows my limits and has spoken to my psychiatrist. In SA, South Australia, South America, South Africa, San Francisco. I am bad at places. Your disclaimers sound almost professional. I've said them a lot. We've just finished playing a game called Dream Daddy, a dad dating simulator, where I would drink a whole bottle of wine each. South Africa. Cool. Where I would drink a whole bottle of wine each and every time I played. So, I got used to saying it. Similar to, you know, how I have the one of, HR, if you ever do find this, please be advised that my opinions are my own and do not reflect that of my employers in the slightest. Listen, I work a full-time job outside of this. I can't be pissing off HR. So I've got to pay bills and rent and shit. Fair enough, water is not necessarily the best for hydrating you. I would always recommend milk or orange juice. I also do like just drinking milk, so I wholeheartedly appreciate that. But yes, as ever, you know, sometimes it sounds stupid, I know, but getting up and going all the way downstairs to get some water, so then bringing it all the way back upstairs can be a lot. Even if you can't hydrate with water, do what you can. Look after yourselves as best as possible. Is, you know, I just care about your well-being. Then it's preceded by fuck you. No, if HR hear me say that, I'm gonna be in trouble. You know too much about biology? I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say that's a bad thing. You just always sound really smart to me. You know? I know not a lot about not a lot. You've always got a 1 litre bottle on you filled with water. That's very good. That's very smart. I usually will have one for like 3 or 4 days. Then I will put it in the kitchen to wash it. And then depression, so I don't. And then like a week later I might wash it. Maybe. Possibly. You know? Gotta love their mental health issues, baby. Oh, I am genuinely a mess. Hope you're into it. Also, as ever, I promise I am wearing clothes. It's not got sleeves, so I weirdly look kind of like I'm not. But I am. Just in case Twitch is trying to be a prick to me or something. You guys, but also you're hella stubborn. I've got the constant... Yes, constantly being in pain is not good. My lovely, lovely, you do not deserve to constantly be in agony. You suggest you reuse a bottle of water you got from the store. I don't like single-use plastics. I have like water bottles, like big ones that can hold like a liter. I have some that can hold 2 liters and stuff. Then I need to wash it. And then even though I have like 3, I think, like making sure that there's always one washed is just you know? And then like I'm at a shop and I'm like, I don't need to buy a water bottle. I don't need to buy, like, a bottle of water, because I've got water bottles, you know? Honestly, with all my love, you streaming... Maybe one day, if I ever quit my job and make an OnlyFans. Oh, I don't think anyone would ever want to see that. Also, technically, you know, per Twitch TOS, if I'm not showing anything, I theoretically could be naked. Just, you can't show anything naked, but, like, you know? You are the... Oh. Listen, I've had a few people in chat who have been requesting such things of me. However... my employers would fire me if I did, so as ever, work, that was a joke, there isn't one, please don't fire me, I like to be able to feed myself. You reuse plastic water bottles, that is honestly a very good idea, I should just do that. You're the first aid friend, but you're also wanting your Twitch sad, I love you and I worry about your well-being sometimes when you say these things. You'd be surprised at how many cool little DIY things you can make out of them. Suddenly I am intrigued. Fuck it, maybe I'm gonna start using bottles again. Actually, no, my sister is really, like, vegan, eco-friendly. She's genuinely been furious at me for using, like, single-use straws. Even paper ones. I'm there and I'm like, oh, but it's paper, not plastic. And she's like, I don't give a shit. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, fair enough. I respect your dedication to your causes. She has also asked me to play on stream a game, various games actually. She's given me a list of games she wants me to play, the, like, eco stuff. So at some point, I'm gonna play some games for my sister. One of them is called Plasticity. Another one is about extinction, I think. I don't remember exactly, but she asked me to do them, so I'm going to do them. When? I don't know. If you heard my pig snort laughter after the feed myself, you'd... Listen, what can I say? Sometimes I can say funny things. Not a lot, but occasionally. You know? Also, it's quite useful when other people are in chat, they say funny things, and then I repeat it, and I sound like I was the funny one. Pfft, wow. It's so useful. Honestly, I'm just going to wait for you to go out of render distance. You're so close to being out. Bam. Wow. So much rotten flesh. Just... who would have thought Minecraft would promote cannibalism so much? You know? You're hypermobile, so it takes a whole lot to hurt your joints. So if your joint is in pain, that means you've done something really bad and you should recognize and acknowledge your pain and go, hey, maybe I should take a minute for myself, you know? Just a suggestion. Just a suggestion coming from a place of love and care. Just a little one. Also, I'm going to combine these two swords. You think it's cute, the little squeal before... I also think it is very cute. Come on. Just melt faster. Essentially, the dream would be we got all gravel trades and we got, like, 100 pieces of gravel. It's never gonna fucking happen. Which is why, realistically, from, like, even a stack of gold, you can get, like, 10 pieces of gravel. If that. It's so frustrating. Just... you know? I do that a lot. I make weird noises and then say, you know, to people who probably don't, quite frankly. Most people use words, Aaliyah. Just, you know, just quirky little normal things. Alice! Alice, hello, my darling, darling. How are you? I hope you're doing okay. You use little terrariums. Reusable filter out of another plastic bottle. That's so cool. That's hella cool and smart. I think that's fabulous. Ali has entered the chat. Ali? Where's Ali? Alice Rose? Alice Rose? Is that what we're talking about? Is Ali? It's somewhat confusing because my name is Aaliyah, and some people call me Ali, and some people call Ali, and then there's another person in chat who's called Ali as well. There's a lot of us Alis. I'm gathering a cult. Ah. Can you imagine if I actually was starting a cult? Wow. Okay, that one's now gone. Thank freak. But hello, Alice. How are you doing, my darling? I hope you're doing well. I'm just, swinging at pigs. The usual. Also, I've had to turn the volume so far down. I literally turned these pigs down from, 100% volume down to, 30 or something like that, and they were still so loud that I still had to turn it down again. It's just overwhelming right now. They do in bits. But not in, the good way. Ali, Alice, supremacy, baby. I mean, I'm not going to disagree. Let's start. Can't we watch it? I'll take it. Gladly. Also, thank you for the compliment. 1, that I'm somehow influential enough to be a cult leader. And 2, that I'm cute and deadly. I don't think anyone's ever said something so nice to me before. Except for other people in chat. People in chat are very lovely. Oh, so lovely. Street calls us the weird owls. You got rheumatism. Wait, what's rheumatism? I don't remember what... I feel like I know what that is, but my brain has gone, nope. So I don't remember what that is, I'm afraid. But I hope you're okay. I hope it's nothing bad. I'm a Google. Shh, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Thank heavens I managed to hit pause at a good time there. Rheumatism. Here we go. Conditions causing chronic, often intermittent pain of the joints and connective tissues. Oh no, that's not very good. I hope you're okay. I hope it is just growing pains. But yeah, that... I want to give you a cuddle so much, Sad, honestly. I want to give all of you cuddles, to be fair. But, Sad, I just want to wrap you in a blanket. We hold meetings every Hallows Eve to watch movies. Yeah. Listen, we hang out on Halloween and just watch spooky stuff. That is something I am actually considering doing in the Discord. Just doing spooky movies. for the spooky season. Listen, my streams are 15 plus. Underworld is a 15 film. It's like it was made to be. Also, yes, I was abso-fucking-lutely obsessed with Underworld and Kate Beckinsale when I was younger. What can I say? I'm queer and she was in a tight leather thing. I was in love. Your birthday's Xmas Eves. All of the Eves. Midsummer. I love that film. It's so good. It is so fucking good. Just wow. I could not agree with you more. But also, yes, I agree. We need to take over every Eve that has ever existed. Christmas Eve, Hallows Eve, Easter Eve, Jubilee Eve. We'll make up more Eves if we need to. Our power shall grow forever. Your knees have rheumatism. Oh, I'm sorry, my darling. If you consider maybe speaking to a medical professional about it, time to get a knee brace. If you've got one, probably worth putting it on if your knee's currently hurting. It'd be a good idea. If you're currently hurting, put on the thing that's meant to help with the hurting. You know? The Platform. I haven't actually watched that. No, it's been on like my Netflix list for ages. It looks great though. It looks so fucking good. Listen, there's lots of things that are like on my lists and that I've been meaning to watch. And then, you know, sometimes it's gonna sound stupid, and I get that. But like sometimes when you have like really severe depression, you get worried about new things and that you're going to have to pay them a lot of attention or that you're not going to like it and you get scared of it. So you just watch things you've watched 1,000 times. I've genuinely watched The Martian over 50 times. I don't even particularly like it. But I know what it is. And I know it's a safe bet. It's got some potatoes. Sebastian Stan looking cute. Person whose name I've forgotten but plays his girlfriend by the end of the film looking hella cute, you know? Watch it. Unfortunately tonight I have plans after Strem, but I shall watch it soon for you. Put it Why did it look like there was a pig out here with me for a second then? That was terrifying. I can't watch it this evening because I am doing things with family who don't like scary things. But I promise you I will watch it soon. Very soon. And I've said it now, so, you know, if I haven't watched it, like, within a week, you can fully just shout at me. You know? Best time to watch it is alone at night with food. I mean, that goes for most horror movies, I feel like. Alone, in the dark, oof. Just beautiful. The food is mandatory, you'll know. I do actually know the synopsis of it because it's been on my list for so long. So yeah, I think the food would probably be, you know, useful for helping me calm down if I'm overwhelmed. Then again, also with certain points, the food might make me go, oh. Your dad's brought you front row to a 5-movie Screamathon? Oh my fucking god. What's it like to have just a dad who gives a shit about you? Sorry. Your dad sounds amazing. I'm very happy for you. Yes. Have so much fun. God, that sounds fucking incredible. I'm very jealous. The last, like, movie marathon thing I went to was in September of 2019, and it was a Studio Ghibli marathon. You prefer psychological horror? To be fair. Listen, I'm a fan of all horrors. Any and all horrors, and I'm like, oof. 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 And then if you can add in things like, you know, like Jordan Peele making it like an all-black lead cast. Oh, God! Best films! I am very excited for Nope to come out. I know that one's not really as much of a horror movie, but I'm still very excited for Nope. There we go. Go away, Engerman! Resolve! There we go. Scream, my sister and I have had a Scream marathon more than 5. That sounds good. Body horror can be hit or miss for me. There are certain things that, like, just take it a bit too far, you know? You like analog horror? Ooh, very nice. Your possible autism definitely comes from him, so this is reparations. Oh, God. I don't even know which one of my parents my possible autism comes from. It's like, you know, my BPD. Technically, probably genetic. They both show clear signs of it at various points, you know? Like, oof. Oof. Ooh. No. I'm going to delete that message, I'm afraid, Mount Massive, because that is the one thing that is too much. You know how I said there's some things that are too much? It's that, and seeing it generally makes me feel like I want to be sick. That was a thing in my childhood where someone showed it to me or told me about it when I was too young, and it's genuinely scarred me. I'm very sorry. I love you, but I had to get rid. Seeing the words genuinely make me feel queasy. I'm sorry. Whatever mental illness you got is a mix of genetics. Yeah, mine's a lot of bad parenting. Right. Well, okay, I'll clarify. My mum was a great parent. However, she became very ill when I was very young. And then my dad sort of should have done anything and didn't. So, she did good while she could. He was then just shit when she couldn't do anything, you know? No idea about where your dyslexia came from. Well, most people who have dyspraxia are usually also dyslexic. It's just that it can be like differing levels. So it's quite possible that that's where your dyslexia also came from. Like, because essentially dyslexia, dyspraxia, and dyscalculia are all processing disorders, issues, things. So it's that your brain can't process things properly. Whether it be it can't process what you're reading into a sentence, or it can't process, hey, there's a ball coming towards my face, I should put my hand up. Everyone I've met who's dyspraxic is also dyslexic, but then again, that might not be the case for your mum. I can't speak for your mum. Who knows? Mwah, mwah. Bless. Thank you. Listen, most things I can do, but that I just... No. Rather than... Guys, let's just blame our parents and use it as an excuse. Yes. I mean, honestly, I'm down for that. Listen, blaming my parents and using it as an excuse? Oof. Love to. Particularly my father. Fuck him! You might be able to tell there's a bit of anger lingering there with feelings towards him. Why do you think I played Dream Daddy so much? And then literally, each time I play it, I almost cry whenever Baba, we named our Dream Daddy character Baba, which is Nigerian for dad. Whenever he's like, I love you, Amanda, I'm so proud of you, I literally almost cry. It's just... you have dyslexia and dyspraxia. You also have dysgraphia, which is more spatial awareness. I feel you, boo. I don't think they tested me for that because I was 18 when I was tested for my dyslexia, and they were like, "You're not learning to walk. You'll be fine." But yeah, I feel you. That's called group therapy, babes. Yes, I know, and I'm awaiting it. Listen, I've got my letters right here. Here's one of them. Don't worry, I made sure that even if you paused there, the most you'd see is, she was unable to attend her first appointment, so we rearranged this. She described herself as gay. No, I fucking didn't. There's notes of me scribbling on here being like, I'm not gay. Pansexual, bitch. There's a difference. Shut up with your homophobic BS. Like, oh, she said she was gay, and I was like, no, didn't say that. Unfortunately, I for some reason feel an attraction towards men. But no, I never said that I was gay, you little shit. Who's the little shit? This psychiatrist who wrote the wrong thing. But yeah, I am still waiting on that therapy. I want it to start soon. I am tired. But, you know, they can't necessarily get it done straight away. I've done this in the wrong order. I'll try and make it work. You're pan? Amazing. You're gay? I'm very happy for you. I'm happy that people feel that this is a safe enough space that they can be themselves and talk about their feelings and who they are. You know? It's all I ever want for people. Listen, no matter what happens, no matter what anyone else says anywhere else, here you are always accepted and welcomed and loved. And if anyone tries to fucking give you shit, either myself or another mod will smash. You know? You like NB people and people of the same gender as yourself. Very nice. Oh, all this happened because I was trying to kill off the baby pigs. Because I didn't want them to take my gold. That sounds like a Rainbow Captain Planet Assembly. Honestly, I've never been given... You just keep giving me so many amazing compliments. Wow. I've never felt so just appreciated and loved in my life. Oh god, I pissed off an Enderman. Well, it's fine, it can't hit me. You're bi, but you don't understand the difference between bi/pan. Just like the flag more. Fair enough. Duck, hello, how are you, my darling? I hope that you are doing well. How's things going? You having a good day? We are discussing sexualities at the moment. I think one of the things for me, the reason that I, first, identified myself as pan rather than bi was because when I was, identifying myself and when I was younger, people still specifically used bisexual as a term for if you liked just those assigned male at birth or assigned female at birth who were happy with the things that they were just like cis men and women. And if you said that you liked someone who was trans, they were like, oh, well, that makes you pan instead then, you know? But then also, since then, bi is, expanded a lot more and is now used by various people, more so just to describe, hey, I like people. Where's both of them? Why did I go this way to get this stuff? I could have just broken the... I'm a smart cookie. I has brain. I know what I'm doing. You know? I think essentially they often seem to be very similar, if not almost exactly the same, nowadays in descriptions. When you used to describe it, technically if you liked, non-binary or trans people, then back then, especially when I was, a decade and a half ago younger, that wasn't bi, that was pan. But now, thankfully, people are becoming a lot more understanding and accepting of different genders and the fact that gender is essentially a scam. And therefore the term is just sort of a catch-all, as far as I can understand. But then again, I also have limited understanding, so please don't take anything I say badly. If I'm wrong, please feel free to educate me, you know? Your mum legit sniffed the gay and made a joke about how all the men in your age group are ugly. Not that pugs are ugly, it's just an expression. I've heard the expression. Bi as those people get me hard, pan is everything makes me hard. I'll take it. Trans people are also attracted if they identify as the same gender as myself. Yeah. Listen, it's... I'm pretty simple. People are people, you know? I just... If someone is nice to me, I'm probably going to think they're cute. Listen, if someone shows me even the slightest bit of, attention, I'm like, wow, is this the love of my life? Kind of the BPD. But, you as pan and ace? Welcome to the pan club. We're not allowed near kitchens for some reason. People get confused by us a lot. I am the one? Am I Neo? What's happened? Am I just, the first streamer who's gone on, a LGBT plus QIA appreciative rant that you've heard? And I'm just like, hey, people be people, you know? I know, some people think I'm crazy for saying it. I have this weird idea that we should treat people with respect. Firstly, that's was flirting. Listen, I appreciate it. Sometimes, oof, you ever seen a good wok? Ooh. And then it's making popcorn for you and you're like, oh damn! You grew up thinking that bi meant 2 or more, so it's always included NB people for you. Cool. Also always included trans people because thinking they're different to binary gender is just bullshit. Wholeheartedly agree. It's just I was, it's the interesting thing. I was born on the cusp in 96 of being a millennial versus a Gen Z. Yes, I said Z. I'm from England. Deal with it. So most millennials, I think, have the ideology of what I initially said about how bi means 2, whereas most Gen Z are a lot more appreciative. Mount Massive, well done on that first. There is children in there. There is children in there. I want to kill the children, though, because they will steal my gold and give me nothing for it. Don't think of me as a monster. Well, you can, actually. Listen, shit. Pissed them off again. I say Z like the British? Good. That means you have good taste. No, you can say it however you want. It's just, you know, in the UK we say Z. Actually, this could work if I just kill off these babies like this, and then just throw down the gold from the top, and then kill everything before I go to get it. Just let me kill the child. Why are they protecting the child so much? Well, I mean, I guess it is piglin nature, as one could say, you know? You're the tail end of Gen Z? Oh god, what comes after Gen Z? Is there another one already? Fucking hell. But yeah, I'm born in that weird time of like, hey, I remember being taught how to use floppy disks in school, but I also, you know, understand how to tag people on Instagram without having to check it. Which apparently is something that people older than us confuse. Calm down, Captain. Your mum is probably the most supportive family member because she always asked you had a crush on a person, never specified the gender. Amazing. We love to hear it. Honestly, Gen Alpha is kind of... My god. What next? Alpha, Beta, Gamma. Okay. Do we get any gravel? I see gravel over there. Yes! Now I just get to kill everything again. Well, let's not say get to, Aaliyah. That sounds a bit too megalomaniacal. But also, thank you very much, Duck, for educating me. Gen Alpha. Good to know. We've said goodbye to the Zoomers. They're now the other things. I'm not witty. I cannot come up with good puns on the spot. I can only apologise. You're Gen Sigma, baby. Did you hear about, like, the guy who, like, first created or, like, spoke about there being, like, alpha males and stuff, has since come out and apologised because he's like, there's no such thing as alpha males. It's all a load of bullshit. And now it's just become, like, this huge, obvious, you know, like, internet phenomenon. Help, I'm attracted to everyone, but I feel no love. Is that normal? I don't never... For one, what is normal? In general. And also, there's nothing wrong with any of that, I don't think. Like, you can find people attractive, but then just not actually feel, like, you know, romantically towards them. You can be like... It's like being like, hey, this painting is very nice. I don't want to hang it up in my house. But, you know, it was research based on wolves in captivity. Yeah, exactly. So not, you know, actual natural wolves. Could be aromantic. Yes. That's the thing I was trying to think of. But yeah, it's... For one, this whole definition of normal, and, like, when we're trying to describe, like, ourselves, and I'm like, hey, pan, and it's like, realistically, the only reason I have to bother trying to describe myself for other people is so that other people who I think are cute will know that I think they're cute. But otherwise, if it's with regards to just, you know, me and my thinking and stuff, it's just, you know, take your time. It's okay. I, for many years, spent ages wondering about how I was best to describe it, and blah, blah, blah. And one of my friends gave me great advice of, aside from the people you're trying to flirt with, it does not matter who you tell or what you can fake it. I mean, you can, but it's probably best to not tell people that you're faking being romantically attracted to them. They might, for some reason, get a little bit upset by that. But also, yeah, it's like, listen, you do you. You like you. Fake it till you make it. That is a thing they say. Although last time I tried that, I ended up in the hospital. I'm sorry, that was a dark joke. It was a mental health joke. I'm very sorry. It is actually true, though. It's fine. I love you. Press S to cast doubt. Yeah. Look after your mental health, please. As ever, you know. You faked it too far. Look after your mental health. You are important. Your mental well-being is also important to me. Much love and many kisses. That's just the general gist of these streams, you know? Much love and many kisses. You are still speed 3. You're still speed 1. I'm probably going to smelt you down when I get back into the overworld. Honestly, your mum is the generation above most generations' parents. And you honestly turned out to be the only person in your school who doesn't and never will dislike your mum. I mean, that's good. Your mum sounds fucking amazing from everything you've ever mentioned about her. Just, supportive, caring. Couldn't ask for more. Couldn't ask for more from a mumsy. I figured out how I can get them out. If I do this, I can get all the babies out. If they actually bother to come out. There we go. Okay, babies out. And now I can give the gold and get just the good pigs. You wish you could have those subtitles. You have ace for people being considered because you're shivering because of the post office. I hope you're okay. Please look after yourself. If you're not doing very well, you know, maybe take a break. Look after yourself. Have a snack. You know. These are things you could do. Just suggestions, obviously, not telling you what to do. Is there more stuff there? There is more stuff there. Shite. Let's jump over the top again. I should have really done a full check. I was just worried because I'm not wearing gold now that the pigs were going to be annoyed at me. But also, they probably won't be annoyed because, you know, they're too scared. They're too scared to be angry at me. Where did that one other pigling go? Well, looks like it probably went through the portal. It's lost forever. Let's take this stuff and go make some grass, baby. Sometimes I wonder if I'm just pure chaos. You realise when Stranger Things come out, you'll be 25? God, yeah. Imagine being that old. Oof. Oh, God. I could never. Did that sound believable? I'm just your local 26-year-old. I genuinely had to fucking try and check and remember in my head how old I was there. I was like, how old am I? I'm gonna make another bucket. I need a bucket for the water, but I use my bucket for the lava. I'm just gonna make another bucket. It's been long enough. We deserve a bucket. Bucket. I'm not even skin color. I just go grey. Ooh. When does it come out? Stranger Things 5, they said, is expected to come out late 2023 / early 2024. I think. I'm pretty sure. Never just say things and then go, I have no idea about that, actually. Because that's all I ever seem to do. Okay. We're gonna place down the bucket. Risking it all. Risking it all for the dirt. You can do this, Leah. You got this. Yes. I did the take. I'm a genius. A humble one at that as well. Wow. Your mum actually pointed out, when you feel faint, you hold your mum's hand in. Oh. Well, I mean, I think it's nice that, you know, try and pay attention, notice what things, you know, sign that you're not well. Obviously not the best that you feel so ill so much that you can just constantly tell. But, you know, it's good that you have such a caring, supporting mama. A live audience is needed for my life as... Ugh. Honestly, I often, like, I'm just streaming and I'm like, why did I ever decide that live talking would be a good idea for me? Like, have you heard some of the stuff that I say? It doesn't make a lot of sense. Bit odd sometimes, you know? Sometimes it's like, whoa, Leo, what? And I'm like, I don't remember what I just said. What did I just say? And then I'm like, whoa! Because I've just been, like, singing the Turn the Frickin' Frogs Gay song, you know? 35 isn't, your last birthday in September, and you don't get, sorry, I was trying to read while doing things. Also, last birthday in September, so you don't got that long until you can get a learner's license. Woo! 35 isn't even old, like 25 is still close to a teen. Yeah, you'll act like you're still old, but you're actually quite young, all things considered. Dirt! I'm gonna drive dirt! Yeah, it's the thing of, like, realistically, I'm joking. I know I'm not old. I'm literally, genuinely not. In my opinion, though, even, like, 40 isn't old. You have to be, like, 86 before I'm calling you old. And even then, you know, depends on how spry you are. It's just that, like, oh, I've said this before, I was once on TikTok, and these people were like, oh yeah, all these old people trying to do this dance. And in my brain, I was like, oh, so, like, you know, 50-year-olds or something. I could imagine teenagers thinking that's old. And they were like, yeah, they were, like, 20-something. And I was like, did you just describe 20-somethings as old? What? And yes, they had just done that. And I was like, fucking what? And they just seemed so oblivious. They were like, yeah, it's so old. And I was like, no, that's not. Y'all got a big storm coming. Bye-bye, Mount Massive. You have a lovely rest of your day, my dear. Mwah, mwah, and I hope I'll see you again soon. I saw a relatable TikTok earlier that, like, 2,000 babies are turning 22 this year. Which is strange, because I was born in 95, and I'm just turning 22. Weird. Yeah. Also, yeah, that used to be, like, the way that you could separate when someone was born. I went to go buy alcohol, not that recently, maybe, like, a year ago or so, but even so, recently enough. And they were like, oh, can I see your ID? And I was like, oh, of course you can. Because also, may I say, people have now stopped asking to see my ID, and I'm suddenly like, God, do I need to, like, up my skincare routine? I kid. I don't care about my skincare routine that much at the moment. But also, like, they handed it back to me so quickly, and I was like, wow, you're very good at maths. And they were like, oh no, your birthday started with a 1-9. And I was like, what? And they were like, well, yeah, because to be 18, you'd have to be born in, like, 2000 and something. And I was like, what? Not good to realise! Like, listen, I remember celebrating the 2000s. Everyone was like, woo, turn of the century. Oh no, Y2K and shit. Like, what? You can't... Oh my god, are you okay? Please make sure you go clean that out. Disinfect it. If you need stitches, go to a hospital thing. Or, you know, put a plaster or bandage on it. Please look after yourself, duck. Mwah, mwah. Mwah, mwah. Look at all this dirt. Wow. We're fucking living. Okay, I'm going to try making a tree farm in a minute. Like, think about the life expectancy, especially in England. 50 is not that old. 50 is not that old. It's more you're going to have a band-aid. Good plan. If it's only small, that's more than fine. I don't know why I'm saying that like I'm your mum. Like, well, if you say it's only that size, I'll let you do that, I guess. I have no power over you. I just care about your well-being. 2003. Oh, God, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that, sad. I mean, 2003, I was, you know, just chilling watching Doctor Who. How are those adults? Still got something by your PC? Don't ask why. Maybe clean it up if you've cut yourself on it just now. Just a suggestion, not a demand. Just, you know, A suggestion from someone who cares about your well-being. Also, can I point out, we jumped off into the void and lost 79 levels at the start of this and already got back up to 43 just by, you know, fucking punching some pigs. That's pretty sweet. I'm going to combine these two because why not? What else am I going to do? Ooh, that's full. Let's do that then. But also I look young. Good to know. Thank you. Flattery will get you everywhere. No, I have been told before, someone once said to me that they would believe I was both 15 and 35, or no. I think it was when I was like 18, they were like, I would believe you if you said you were 15. I would also believe you if you said you were 25. And I was like, cool, I guess. You know? Sweet. Don't know what I'm meant to do with that information, but I'll take it. Listen, you know what they say. Black don't crack. Which then makes me go, why am I spending so much on this skincare? Then also I just, you know, I do it and I get really into it and then I'm depressed and then it sits there for ages and I do nothing and then I do it and then I'm depressed again. It's a constant cycle of I will do my skincare for, you know, 2 out of 4 weeks maybe. I mean, I'd say you look 18 to 24. I'll take it. Listen, knocking 2 years off my age, I'm down for it. Oh, yeah. Like, I genuinely, I think, as someone who's always been mistaken for different ages, like, when I was actually, like, 12, someone once asked me if I wanted to go clubbing with them, because they thought I was 22. But at the same time, like, I've then, like, people have seen me and they've been like, oh, how old are you? Like, I don't know, 11? And I'm like, I'm 15. As someone who's never really had anyone be able to grasp their age very well, I'm just sort of a bit indifferent about how old I look, you know? You know? You don't think you could date someone born after 99? No. My brain doesn't register that they wouldn't be that much younger than me because I'm like, different century! You've been saying, Chrissy, wake up all day. Recently watched Stranger Things. People guess that you're 23. You are not. This is another thing though, as someone who is constantly, no one's been able to guess my age correctly, I'm now also very bad at guessing people's ages. Like, I can look at people and I'll be like, I don't know. Especially if you're like over 30. I will almost certainly knock like 20 years off your age. That might just be because my mum and my aunt have great skincare. Who knows? In fact, they don't even have skincare routines. They've asked me for mine before. They've just got great skin. Like, when I was younger, people were like, oh my god, how young is your mum? And I was like, she's like 40 something. And they were like, no, she's not. And I'm like, yeah, she fucking is. I don't know what to say. But because of that, I'm now like, oh, okay, this person must be like way younger than I think. No, surely that would work oppositely. I don't know. You expect me to make sense and understand what I'm talking about? Best of luck. I am quickly going to grab all of my foods that are here and plant so that I can sell them to farm people over there so that I can do things. Hey up, me duck. Over here and I'm famous. Hey up, me duck is honestly one of my favourite things to say. I went to university in the north of England, in Hull, and hey up, me duck is just my genuine favourite just introduction to people, you know? I mean, you've seen me in my photos, so how old would you guess you to be? I think one of the issues is because I know your age, but I'll have a look again and tell you what I think. Let's have... That isn't the chat I wanted to go in. I mean, I probably would have said, like, 17, 18? I think. Yeah? I would have said that. As I said, I'm not good at ages. Use the insult knobhead a lot. Ah, that's beautiful. Is that a northern thing? We say that in the Midlands. Then again, according to half the country, Midlands is the north, so... It's a whole can of worms. But people think I'm 14, still, you're 23. Just got that youthful glow about you. Your favourite northern YouTuber says, "Hey hens," and it warms my heart every time. Oh, listen, northern people, just fucking amazing. A lot of them. Just bloody fabulous. Just, okay, maybe not entirely. I was told to go back to where I came from a lot during Brexit. But, you know, the accent made it sound so much nicer than when people down here say it to me. Northern accent's my beloved. At least you didn't say 24. Your mum is northern. Just another reason why I love your mum. Just where I go and think your mum can't get any better. Northern as well. What am I doing? I need potato space. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, you were talking about dating someone, but I think it's, you know, I think as well, like, it depends on sort of like, you know, maturity in a lot of cases. For example, when I first started work, someone thought I said like, oh, I recently had like a big birthday, so I got to see these people, and they were like, oh, your 30th? And I was like, my 21st, but thank you. And they were like, I'm so sorry. And I was like, it's fine. And they were like, no, it's not that you look that old. And I was like, shut up. And they were like, no, you just seem too mature. And I was like, okay, yeah, I can actually believe that. Because my entire life, I've been told that I'm very mature for my age. I think it's because of being a child carer and stuff. But, you know. But it means that, like, at the same time, I can sort of recognise you can be very young and be very mature. But also, I would probably need someone quite mature if I was, I don't know. I don't bloody know. Let's not pretend that I know what I'm on about. You expect me to make sense? Oh, no. Also, you like going up north because you say good morning to people. When you pass them in North England, people just, people reply, and here they just look at you like I've murdered their firstborn child. Do you know what was amazing the first time I ever went up to, like, uni in Hull? I got on a bus, okay? Nothing special about a bus, you think? I'm there, and I'm like, hey, I want a ticket to the Lawns, which was the place I was staying. And they're like, it's this much. And I'm like, cheers. And then I put down, like, it was like £1.50, and I put down, like, a £2 coin. And then they handed me money back. They gave me back. You can get money back. That's not a thing here. There are big plates between you and the driver, and you put your money in a machine and it's sucked away. And there's notices everywhere saying, hey, our drivers don't have access to our machines, so don't kill them trying to get money, please. And I've genuinely been on buses where people have, like, pulled out knives being like, give me my 50 fucking p, mate. So when I was there and they were just like, oh yeah, here's your change. And I was like, what do you mean my change? What is this? What have you done? The bus drivers do that here if you say please and thank you. Ah, good to know. I suppose we can just buy from you because you're cheapest. Woo! Cowards. I forgot that I'm going to need a lot of torches as well to build this. Interesting. I'm just going to move your blocks. Don't worry about it, everyone. Love you. Boop, boop, boop. Why that? I don't know. Why not? Babe, you really live in the pits of this country. Oh, don't be so mean about Birmingham. It's not that bad. We've got more canals than Venice. They're filled with rats, but it's still more. Child carers are state-sanctioned slavery. I did my English speaking on that. Did some research into it. As a former child carer, when you're being hate crimed, but they have a nice voice. Exactly, you know? Listen, I'm a bish of simple needs. What can I say? If you're rude, they're always like, oh no, the maintenance doesn't appear to work. As I say, fellow Midlander who also knows the shit gets. Yes, so we're playing Skyblock. So right now, we are on a floating abyss. So there's nothing beneath us. We will die if we drop down. We started off the game with a patch of like 20 or so pieces of dirt, and a block of ice and a bucket of lava. And so we made a cobblestone generator. We made a nether portal, because there was also a faraway place that had like 10 obsidian in it. We made a nether portal, and we've since then just grown and grown. You have no idea how long it took me to use a mob grinder to cure villagers. Because first you have to spawn in zombie villagers, which are really fucking rare to do. Okay? And then you have to try and get them out without them burning. And then you need to go into the nether and get enough gold to make golden apples. And you then need to get a witch to throw a splash potion of damage at you. No, potion of weakness so you can heal them. Because you can't make potions because there's nothing to make them with. It took a lot of time, and I'm quite proud that I have managed to do so much with so little so far. This is my proud face. Also, if anyone is wondering, I'm probably going to keep going for like another 45 minutes maybe. Didn't mean to put that there. Because I know for like especially UK peeps, now is about the time that you need to go and eat. You're not going to miss that much. Much love, many kisses. You do you, boo. You look after you. There we go. I remember annoying you about fixing the mob grinder. What did you want me to fix about it? Oh, you wanted me to fix, like, the fact that there's bits there that don't line up and that bit doesn't have that. Listen, do you know how many resources it took to just build that fucker? It took hours of off-stream grinding. So I just gave up. Listen, when we finished making everything nice and pretty, I will make the mob grinder nice and pretty for you. Why did I make that promise? Oh, God. You also sketched a little ghost. I love ghosts. I love ghosts so much. You go to Bremy fairly often for gigs, and you... How dare you? Okay, come to Brum. We're gonna go to the custard factory. We're going Digbeth Dining. We're going to the Electric or the Mockingbird. I'm gonna show you the nice bits. Because if you're just going there for the gigs, you're going to the shit places, mate. I will defend Birmingham somewhat. You know, a little bit. Oh, I'd open it and not close it. Yes! I did that a lot when I was getting the zombies. Oh, I did that so much. I don't know how you guys put up with me. You had meat grinder. Mob grinder. Can you imagine I had a meat grinder in this? Be a lot easier to kill off the piglins with that. Oof. I need to plan this out. So I forget how many spaces you need to leave between trees. 4? I think it's like 4. I'm gonna say it's 4. You can't see the 5 nice places. Fucking roasting me. Oh my god. I'm not gonna invite you if you say mean things about where I live. Come on. Oh, I didn't mean to place that there. It's fine. I'll fix it. It's fine. Okay, I think you need 4 gaps between things to get them to work. So if we do like one thing there, one thing there, that should work. Ah, that's 3. That'll fucking do. I don't care. And then if I put my first dirt here, that's 4 along, and then we'll just keep expanding out dirt wherever we can. We might make it circular. I have not yet decided. For now, we're just placing dirt and things. Woo! 1, 2, 3. Doit. Also, yes, I'm going to be holding down shift non-stop. I can only apologise. 1, 2, 3. Birmingham's really nice. Everyone you know from there is really polite. I'm glad that you consider me polite. Because yes, I am including myself in that. I'm from Brum. I'm taking it. I think we get a bad rap, you know? Yeah, it's not the best, but it's not the worst, you know? Could be way worse. Y'all ever seen, like, Tamworth? Oh, I'm gonna get hated on by people from Tamworth now. That's such a weird niche joke. Probably no one is going to get it. Fuck it, we're doing 3 gaps between everything. Why? Because I've said so. It's now the way it works, baby. Woo! You come Oxford way and get your revenge. I would love to. Actually, my grandma, like, lives in Oxfordshire. So, it's not exactly out of the way. I go there a fair bit. You shouldn't have told me that's where you are. You're just gonna be spammed by me now. I'm gonna be like, hey, do you wanna hang out? Friend? You know? Hello, Ellie, how are you? Oh, Monday's a bell with me and them. Stop it, you're making me blush. But hello, my darling. I hope you are doing well. You've just had a hot water bottle balanced on one knee and a knee brace on the other. I am glad that you are trying to look after your knee and its well-being. I hope you are okay. Mwah mwah. You deserve nothing but care and support. I am currently making a tree farm. PS5 typing is... Oh my god, you're typing on a PS5? One, fancy. But also... Yeah. I occasionally used to try watching, like, Twitch on my PS4. And it would honestly piss me off so much. I'd also have it open on mobile. And I'd watch it on the PS. And then just type responses on the mobile. Because I could not be dealing with it. DM where she is, it might be close to me. I'm pretty sure I've said it before on stream. Henley-on-Thames. I mean, she lives in Cyprus now, so I'm not exactly doxing her. Because I've genuinely complained that Boris Johnson used to be their, MP, and therefore that they're just this weird, insane, psycho bubble. You know? Also, I've genuinely been there for, like, Christmas and stuff, and been walking around and heard people being like, yeah, so we went clear pigeon shooting on our first date. Oh my god, he was such a bad shot. And I'm like, what world do you live in? What? 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 Ew, bozzer. As ever, work. My views and opinions are my own and do not reflect that of my employers. Please don't fire me. Right now I'm just planting these trees because they are the most, like, cost-effective tree. That's not the best. They give you back the best, profits. Because they grow taller than the other ones, you know? That's what I'm thinking. But I hope everyone is doing okay, you know? As the lovely Ellie just said, it's a Monday. Things be rough, you know? I hope people's be doing alright. And, I'm very sorry. I will add that in for next time. I can only apologise for my inconsiderateness. Oh, honestly though, big mood. Being like, you kind of hate your MP because he called the school and insulted that it was Catholic. Why has he got an issue with the school? Does he also not like any of the Church of England schools? Like, what the fuck? Chill, dude. Like, I'm an atheist and I don't care. Like, oh no, got a school. It's a school, you know? It's just... Also, yeah, my MP does not like me. Well, no, he doesn't like my dad. My dad has said a lot of things against my local MP, and it's also a school of sanctuary and will take in any refugees in the country. Very good. Good to hear. Yeah, you've mentioned before that your school, although being Catholic, isn't like one of those ones that's like, you're burning in hell if you're gay! Which is good. Good that they don't do that. Not that people saying that are good. Can you imagine I was just secretly inwardly homophobic of myself? Oof. But, because his daughter who goes to private school couldn't attend the Catholic public school. I mean, go off, sis, I guess, at him, but just, what? See? Already grown! Wow, look at our trees go. One of your favourite YouTubers does her half serious, half jokey content warnings before her movie reviews. One that comes up a lot is white people nonsense. Yeah. Could throw that into many a thing and be like, well, just we can ignore this bit of plot. It doesn't make sense. It's white people nonsense. Just saying. It's more like, let's sing hallelujah and love each other. I can get down with that. I'm into it. I went to a Church of England infant school, and then I don't think any of my other schools from then on were religious. I don't think so, no. But the Church of England school was not as nice as your Catholic school, is all I'll say. I got told I was gonna burn in hell because I once said, oh my god, and I didn't realise that was a bad thing to say. I was genuinely told to go and wash my mouth out with soap and water, and I had never heard that phrase before because it's a stupid fucking phrase and what the fuck. And so I went to the sink that was in the corner of the classroom and started doing it, and then started gagging because it tasted horrible, and the teacher ran over terrified saying, what the fuck, like, what are you doing? And I was like, you told me to do this. And they were like, don't tell your mum. And I was like, what? Hydrate. It is hot. Please hydrate, everyone. Look after yourselves. We've got so much dirt. Wow. I might save like these 64 dirt to put over there into like our farm for now. And we'll have this just being like the tree farm area for now. I think that's a good idea. I like my idea. Good idea, me. Thank you, me. Look at me being so nice. Let's that one down for the diagnosis. Yeah, you're not wrong. I've already been diagnosed. It's BPD. Well, no, they are doing more possible diagnosis. Yeah, you right. It's like, yeah, no, that, yeah. Now I think about it. Your school also had an entire biology unit on contraception and how it works as well as effective of it. That's good. That's very good. That they didn't just say, hey, don't do it. My school, I shit you not, I've said this so many times, and every time I say it is like, what? My school, when we were in year 10, maybe, decided to do, we had PDR, which was personal development, something. PDM, personal development meeting? I don't remember what the last bit was, but it's personal development. And they decided to, tell us that it was okay to be gay by showing us, a documentary Stephen Fry did on, AIDS, especially, within, man-love-man relationships. Cool. At the end they were like, so, if you're gay, that's fine. And then they left it there, and I was like, okay, but we've just learned about, how two, men can, stay safe during sex and protect themselves from things. What about, not the pool video. Was it the pool video? Did we have another one with a pool video? I don't think we had a pool video. Did we have a pool video? I don't know. Poem, hello, how are you? I hope you're doing okay, my lovely, lovely. I'm talking about how my school was weird right now. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I asked the question of like, okay, you've said that like, you know, if you're involved with, you know, a penis person, use a condom. But you've also just said that it's okay for us to be gay, so like, what would you do if you were? And they... I was like, so, you know, if you were, what would you do in those instances to, you know, protect yourself? And they just literally were completely silent, and they were like, it's okay if you're gay. And I was like, yes, but this whole thing was about sexually transmitted diseases, because they were still called diseases back then. It was, I'm old, what can I say? So what can you do in those instances? And they were just like, you should probably ask someone else. And I was like, that's the whole point of this lesson. This whole lesson that you're giving us is how to, you know, stay safe with stuff like that. And they just didn't know what to say, so said nothing. Twitch said silence. Twitch does not like the gays. Bezos, how dare you? The Alphabet Mafia will come for you. Your school did, however, have a unit on the Catholic beliefs around marriage. And they don't know they're sexually transmitted infections. Because it is actually a type of infection rather than a disease, more so. But yeah. They're now STIs, not STDs. How times change. So we learned that God can't spell, and that was why man shall not lay with boy. That was a mistranslation. Ooh, actually, we're away from the pigs. Why haven't I turned up my background music again? Can only apologise. There you go. Have some nice jams. Jazzadel, thank you so much for the lurk, my darling. I hope you're doing okay. I appreciate the lurk very much. So, it was a mistranslation. It was when they did, like, the King James Bible, they mistranslated it. You just can't get over God can't spell. It was actually, it initially said that a man shall not lie with a child. So, essentially, hey, don't be fearful. And then someone mistranslated it to say a man shouldn't lie with another man. And that has just caused constant just huge homophobia from Christians in so many places based on a mistranslation. And unfortunately, the King James Bible is the most popularly sold Bible in the world, so it still says that. Despite many people coming to them and saying, hey, you've done this wrong, and all other versions of the Bible not saying that, people just use it as an excuse to hate us. It's great fun. Can you jump up this? You can. Shit, I need to move all of these. I'm moving their things. I'm stealing their jobs. Hydrate! I shall hydrate for you, my darling. Thank you very, very much. I'm hydrating with cider. Back in my day, it was a disease. You also learned that sexual activity before marriage is always wrong. But technically, as someone pointed out, it may actually be the gay is fine because you can't make a child. Can't make a child if you're gay. With another... Yeah. So, technically, they can't say that type is wrong. You know? Whoever said that was a smart little cookie. So other people are like, oh, okay, so we can't do that because of kids. But what if we didn't have to worry about kids? The queers come through the door like, hello, hydrate. I has hydrated. Essentially, this is the long-term plan for this place. This is going to be a trading hub, and I'm going to have like different areas. So we'd have like the armor and tools might be there, and all of the enchantments here, and like food stuff there. That's going to be the long-term plan. Stretch! Stretch. Thank you for the stretch. I really appreciate it. Ooh. This is very nice. I always like whenever stretches. I should also give you a free posture check because we have stretched. I need to place down more torches in here, don't I? Sugar. What was I saying? I don't remember. Or people who conceive and even intersexual people. You did part of your final religious studies assignment on this kind of thing, where people would project their own beliefs into their interpretations of religious teaching to legitimize them. Hence how we got shit like people using the Bible to justify slavery. Yep. Yeah, that's a thing that happened. It's great fun. Okay, I'm gonna connect this over to this. How you say? I don't know. I feel like this is going to get there too quickly. So yeah, we might do a double step for each of these. So like this, and then thanks, like this. Double step seems like it might work. You also watch Turf explain intersex to me because they're not necessarily guy or girl. Turfs are never welcome here. We don't like them. Get out. Screw turfs. Look at me go, I made a thing. God, I'm fucking amazing. Because they're not necessarily guy or girl at birth, so like one gender. Gender is a lie. Gender is a lie. It is a scam, usually designed by like cis males to hold back fucking everyone else. Like they made a whole new edition called You know, I'm not surprised, but no, I am just gonna take my queer little black ass and stay hidden in this corner for the rest of time. That's the plan. But also, your hair gives you gender envy and you don't know how to feel about it. I feel you. It's like, I've said it every time you've played it, but every time I play Dream Daddy, I look at Barbara and I'm like, shit. Shit. Get me feeling some kinds of ways here, Baba. Oh no, this shouldn't be up here. There should be one down. Silly Aaliyah. You can do this. You've got this. Humans are gross. That is all. I mean, yeah. Joseph and Craig especially. Sorry. I made a Dream Daddy reference. So many people probably won't get it, but I was just furious at them, you know. Okay, this is our little path up to our house. So I've connected it to there. Very nice. I think, at least. You don't have to think it's nice, but, you know, it would make me happy if you did. Just saying. If I could place things correctly, that'd be great, you know? How the fuck does that fit Love Thy... tell me about it. Listen, there's a lot about this whole Love Thy Neighbour thing where they're suddenly like, no, because gay is hot. And it's like, what are you on about? What happened to love everyone, dude? You know? There's just a lot that people say and do that make me go, what the fuck? Quite justifiably, I think, me being like, what the fuck at them. Like, you see some things people do and you're just like, I'm sorry, what the fuck was that? You know? But the thing is, not all humans are gross. Because y'all are all lovely. Some humans can be nice and fabby and absolutely amazing, and I love them very much. Just, you know, lots of just shit. Because they control who can access property and be their neighbour. That is a good point. If they can control who can be their neighbour, then they can control who they have to love. Holy shit, you cracked the code, Alice. You're the smartest cookie. I love how at some point my streams will always devolve into me just weirdly singing things. This doesn't seem to line up. It's because I'm missing one here. That's why. Listen, you're in my way. Ah! Just trying to mine the block beneath it, and instead hit it, and it one-shot me. I better not have lost any saplings. Oh my god, the dirt was on the edge. The dirt was on the fucking edge. Okay. We still have all of our different types of saplings. No, we don't. We've lost all of our oak saplings. Are you kidding me? Seriously? So we can theoretically get more if we break that, but then we also lose just everything else. Oh, and now you fucking move, you little shit. Also, I think we did lose some dirt there. We lost a whole stack of dirt. I'm gonna, like, how do trees grow in one evening? I will never understand Minecraft. Shh, it's fine, you don't have to worry about it. They're magic trees, that's how. Magical, special, pretty trees. We lost a whole stack of dirt from trying to, get rid of this iron golem. So, we're not going to plant any more trees because we don't have enough dirt to then also do anything to our farming area. I'm not upset about this in the slightest. Me, annoyed? Never. Genius, but at what cost? You like my singing? Oh, you're far too kind, but thank you. We can get more oak, but it means we will lose our lovely bees that we've got. Well, we don't actually have any bees because the bees all flew down into the void. But we will lose our what is that called? Beehive! Unless I get silk touch on something. Or I could just, you know, break it and get more, and then I can plant more and see if I get another beehive. That could be a good idea. Okay. For the sake of our sapling drops, I'm gonna... Please give me at least one. That's the thing with, technically, theoretically, it could drop 0, which will just be hellish if that happens. So we just have to hope. And pray. And hang around here, hoping that it doesn't go in the water. So you might be a bit sick, you're in a winter duvet and you're cold and shivering. Yeah, that does sound a little bit, especially when it's a warm summer day. Like, you could maybe be a little bit under the weather. Maybe, you know, take a break, look after yourself, have some fluids, have a little munch. You're now acutely aware of how much humanity sucks sometimes. Humanity, yeah. Sapling? No. What did I just pick up then? If not a sapling? I'm very confused. Oh, sticks? I don't understand. You shouldn't be this cold. No. Probably not, considering I've got, like, my window open. It's very warm. It could be stress. It could be. But also, you know, as it could not be, maybe, take a break and look after yourself. Just, you know, just a little bit of self-care. Just maybe. I forgot that we had podzol. We can grow giant mushrooms. Yeah, also, please look after yourself. I hope you feel better soon. All the love and kisses. It's fine if you need to leave Strem to go look after yourself. Because looking after yourself is important. You are important to us. Don't make me call your mother, young lady. Oh, do you ever hear yourself say something and you're like, wow, this is why people think you're old? Same. I just need at least one more sapling. Come on. One more. I mean, the one is good, but like 2 would be fucking perfect. Because then I know that I've got it set. Anything. How is the roof floating? Oh, yeah. In Minecraft, you can place blocks and then delete the blocks around them so you have it floating. There will be glass in between here, but until I get someone leveled up enough to get glass, it's just kind of floating. You can't make sand or gravel float because those actually have, like, physicsy, mathsy stuff to them. We're really not going to get another sapling? Seriously? Oh, God, I'm going to have to grow this here, then kill it again. Oh, my God. It's going to be so overwhelming. I'm so pissed off with that golem for killing us. Your friend thinks you look like Robin, but... I mean, we love a good Robin Stranger Things moment. Absolutely amazing. You are surprised. You always see creepy mushroom house builds, but you have no patience to build them. Me neither. We do have a wonderful streamer who I wholeheartedly recommend everyone watching as well, though, called Rat, who makes mushroom builds, and honestly, his builds are just fucking incredible. He loves everything mushroom. His streams are mushroom themed. Just amazing. Just oof. But no, to do the mushroom builds as well, you need to have Silk Touch because you can't get like mushroom blocks without having it. And I just, you know, my builds are usually cubes. This is the first non-cuboidal build I've probably ever done on a Strem. Because also, yeah, no, patience is hardly my forte. I am going to grow. Thank you. I'll break that in the morning. I want more saplings. You've eaten and drank some hot tea. You're in a comfy duvet, so you should feel better tomorrow. If not, ask for some orange juice because vitamin C helps your immune system. That is very true. Rat is nice. He said a nice thing about one of your drawings. It's because your drawings are fucking amazing. You are an incredible artist. Also, yes, Rat is lovely. Rat is just, I'm so glad that he raided me that one day and I found him. He's just, such a lovely, cozy streamer. I believe he's actually streaming currently. We could theoretically do a raid. We haven't done a raid in a while. The lovely beans could invade the rat kingdom. You know? I often feel bad when I have to like raid and then go eat. Because I'm like, oh, but I want to show this person support. But I'm pretty sure Rat would understand that I love him. But also kind of need to eat. What am I doing? What am I doing? Who knows? Can we, please? Yes. There we go. We're raiding Rat after this. Ah, yes, saplings. 2 saplings as well. That's perfect. Woo! We can now grow the things again. Let's go put one in the tree farm. Yeah, we've got space for things. Let's go cut down one of these trees and put one of the trees in the things. Those were words. Just about. Oh no, it's not going to let me do it until I cut down all of these trees because it's going to say that there's like blocks above them. I'll put it over there then. Purely so that we can work on getting more saplings, you know? Oh my god, another spare sapling? We have been blessed by the Minecraft gods. We will put our tree here. Because then when the leaves break, we should still be able to get everything. It's the one good thing about Minecraft trees. Usually it's relatively easy if you've got one sapling to get more, because the chance of it dropping 0 saplings is very low. Like, our first tree we broke only dropped us 1, but from there on we've got more, you know. Although that being said, in my test world, where I haven't played it in ages, to be honest. I did lots of testing for if I could actually do stuff in stream. And when, like, I said in stream, we're going to see if we can get a zombie villager, I practiced in the test world first to make sure I wasn't just wasting all of our time. In that test world, I, with my first birch sapling, got given nothing back, so couldn't do anything. It's really cold, but it's warming up now. Just look after yourself, my dear. You deserve nothing but the best. And if you're not feeling very well, maybe, you know, ask for like a nice cup of tea or something and just look after you. Having said, our raid will probably be in about 12 minutes or so, because I'm getting hungry and that's when I had planned to go and eat. I hope that is okay with peoples. Thank you. You don't have to thank me for caring about you. Hydrate! Hydrate! Shockingly enough, you don't have to thank me for, you know, caring about your well-being. It just means I'm not a complete dick. At least that's how I view it, you know? Who knows, maybe other people think I am. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Because you hydrated, it's now my turn. Agreed. I'll take that. You hydrated for me, I hydrate for you. You're not my good one, you're my good one. Hey, baby. I forgot that I left all these things here. I will need to take those. And let's make some watermelon inside of a watermelon. We've done quite well for this stream, I think, so far. We've got enough gold to make more dirt than I dropped it all. But we also started up a tree farm. Very nice. We're gonna put all of the different types of trees in there at some point. We're gonna make it really big. We're gonna have different quadrants. That's the plan. There's also gonna be like the living area for the villagers will be out there. There's so much that I've got planned in my head that I should just get around to doing, but haven't. If I can get this person leveled up. Wait, I've got Silk Touch? Why did I not use Silk Touch on the beehive then? Okay, I haven't bought a Silk Touch book off them. That's probably why. When we can get this person leveled up, we can actually put glass in our house. If they give us the glass trade. But also, we're going to have so many villagers that one of them is going to give us the glass trade, like, inevitably. We'll put away you. For now, let's do some farming while we close out the stream. That'll be what we do. Some nice cozy farming for the last 10 or so minutes. Yeah, I'll try and get the next stream as well. Of course, no worries. Listen, people are allowed to have lives. You're allowed to have a life. So it's fine if you can't make a stream, my dear. Shockingly enough, you are allowed to do other things. And I know that you like the streams, but also you don't need to feel bad if you can't make them. That's what the VODs are for as well. But I do appreciate you being here, of course, and I'm very glad that you like the streams enough to want to be in them. What am I doing? This is what I'm doing. Ba-bam. Adorable cozy farming. That's the aim, you know? It's one of the reasons why I need to play Stardew as well soon. I've heard that's just really cozy farming, and I'm like, I do like those vibes. It's all I ever want my streams to be. Cozy, you know? Because that's where I like watching streamers. If it's just, you know, nice, it's chill, and it's cozy vibes, I'm like, ah, perfect. So to be able to provide that for someone else, my day is made. You know? You're usually asleep if you miss the stream, which would suggest that you need sleep. Which, you know, sleep is a form of self-care, just saying. And you know how big we are on the self-care here. What am I doing? Here, I'm placing these things. You just like talk. I like talking to you too, my dear. But the great thing is, you know, even if you don't talk to me one day, I'm gonna be back like the day after. So, but I do wholeheartedly appreciate, and I'm grateful that you like the streams and chatting with me and all of the other lovelies in chat. It means a lot. But also, you know, you always have to come first, your health and your well-being. And if you are so tired that you need to sleep desperately during the day, say maybe have a little sleep. It's just a thought. But you could have a little sleep. I'm stealing these bricks because I think I put them down while I was trying to gather extra dirt for something, and we don't need them there. We can put the dirt back now. Yeah, I have no idea why there are just 5 bricks in the corner of my house, but you know. Well, not even my house, my land. But, because now I have a house! I am shocked all of you carried on watching for so long when I didn't have a house. Thank you. Y'all are fabby. I don't know why you put up with me. Let us put away that, and we'll go put away these things. You're used to being more concerned about others. I completely get that. I am exactly the same. But, if anything, that's more of a reason for me to show you concern. Because you're always doing it for other people, but who's doing it for you? You know? You deserve someone to show you concern. That's where I come in! Because I'm cool. I have no idea how you think that about me, but I'm very appreciative that you do. I don't think I've ever been described by anyone in my entire life as cool. But you know what? I'll fucking take it. I'm the coolest there is, baby! Maybe one of those days I'll be able to say that without, you know, just maniacally giggling to myself. Maybe, but I make no promises. Let us plant you, and then we put the hoe away. And now, the plan is to just use up some bone meal. Make some things big, you know? Why not? What have I got to lose? Aside from some bone meal, which we can just get more of in the mob grinder. It's just a win-win situation. What am I winning? I don't know. I'm bad at analogies. Who's doing concern for me? You! You're always telling me to hydrate and checking on my posture, which I'll straighten up now for you. Also, you know, like my sister, we have a command that thanks her. If you put !IMA in chat, it says, thank you, Imani, for making sure I'm fed. You know? You've called me cool before, so you absolutely deserve the same time. I appreciate that, but also, that's because you are cool, and also, in my opinion, cooler than me. I think you're cooler than me. Remember when that was the song? What was that, like 2010? I don't remember who it's by. I think it's probably called Cooler Than Me, but I don't remember anything. I just have these random memories in my head of days gone by. In the yesteryears. Listen, what can I say? With regards to showing care for someone, I've always been the mum friend. That's just my role. Nothing will stop me. When did I fall out of the world? Oh, it was when I was there, the gas blew up the thing. I remember. See, I remember some things. Sometimes. Occasionally. Was that 2012? I'll take 2012. I was somewhat close. It was around the time I did GCSEs. You know? I'll take it. The years start to blur together after a while. Genuinely, it feels like so long ago that I did those. If you asked me right now to do almost anything for my GCSEs. I couldn't. Not a chance. That being said, I remember a random phrase from my RS, I think GCSEs, perfectly. We had to learn like certain scriptures of Luke for the exams so that we could quote them and get points. And my class made up a song for one of them, and I still to this day remember the song off by heart. I don't remember how old my grandmother is, but I can sing you a song based on a Bible scripture. Also, my grandma's a TERF though, so I don't really give a shit about not remembering. It was earlier than secondary, while you remember hearing it on the school radio. Wait a minute. I'm gonna Google. I'm gonna see how close I was. You know? Let's see. Cooler than me. 2010! I was right. Apparently it's by Mike Posner. Something. But also, yes, we were in the ballpark. We were like, yeah, it's around that time. I genuinely remember things in my mind by like, was I studying GCSEs? Was I at uni and stuff? That's the closest I get to guessing a year for most things. Which school had I just moved to is another useful one. For like when people are like, oh, when did you start watching Doctor Who? And I'm like, well, I've just moved here, so... Jeez, yeah, tell me about it. Just something like, wow, that was a while ago. They're probably still playing it. They almost certainly were. Absolutely. Listen, when a school got a hold of like a song for like a disco, it was being played for eons. They were never letting it go. We have so many seeds, which will be useful when we have chimkins again, but for now we don't have any, so I'm just gonna put some in here. We've got plenty. The chimkins will be fine. That might be a thing for next stream. I'll make a new area for the chimkins, and yeah. Next time we stream Skyblock. We might not stream Skyblock immediately again next time we stream. I think if Optifine is out next Monday, we will do a Minecraft stream of like our survival world, because we haven't done that in quite a while. But also I want to do it in 1.19, but also I cannot bear to look at it without shaders anymore. I do, you know? So if it's out by then, we might do that, but also if it's not, we might still, who knows? I'm bad at making decisions. We all know this by now, right? Sorry, I love this song. Also, I often have people being like, oh, why don't you play like other music in your streams? Like so many bands, because they're like, or like artists who like usually are Twitch streamers as well, make sure that their music isn't like copyrightable because they understand about like, you know, DMCA and stuff. But I also just panic that like they're gonna strike me for anything, you know? So I usually just stick with like Nintendo tunes. Nintendo are chill. Nintendo are chill with like using their music. They understand, you know? Also, like, usually if a song is in a video game and has been scored for said video game, they can't DMCA it, because obviously they want people to play it on, like, streaming services and stuff. So usually, that's quite a nice way to get around it. That being said, what we're going to do now is raid a Stremmer, who has amazing, lovely music, always. There's lots of Lovejoy, there's other things that I don't know because I'm not cool and hip enough to. But we are going to be raiding Rat King N. Let me do raid message. Is that our thing? Yeah! That's the raid message. You don't have to use the Lily Love. If you don't have it, you can just put hearts on the side. But what we're going to do is we're going to raid at King N. The raid has been created. I hope people will be able to come and join me raiding the lovely, lovely Rat King. He is absolutely amazing and fabulous and a wonderful streamer. But of course, if you can't, that's completely understandable. I completely get it. We have things to do. We need to eat and shit. I feel you, boo. With that being said, I hope everyone has a lovely rest of their morning, afternoon, night, whatever time of day it may be for you. And I hope you have a lovely amount of time until I see you next. My next stream will be Wednesday. We will be finishing off unpacking. And yeah, but even if you can't make that stream, just have a lovely time. I love you very much. Mwah, mwah. Mwah, mwah, mwah. And with that, go on raid. Oh, duck. Well, we're about to raid rats. I hope you enjoy it. With that being said, it sounds like you needed to sleep. I love you very much. Mwah, mwah. Bye.
Nice work. I thought she said bitch. I was like, what the heck? Where the rats? Elle, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Rat Kingdom. Pow, crackle, fist. Oh my gosh. Lily, oh my gosh, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome. How was your stream, bestie? How was your stream? Can we get a shout out for Alili? I would much appreciate that. Welcome in, everybody. If you are new here, my name is Rat King. I am a queer streamer from Norway. I play usually Minecraft, but we're playing Genshin today, which is fun. Hello, Elle, welcome in. The lonely beans, the lonely beans. Oh, I'm sorry, the lovely beans have arrived. I love my beans. Hello, Sad. Hello, how are you doing? It's good to see you. And Alili as well. It was good, thank you. What were you up to? What were you doing? Were you dating daddies? How are you done with that game now? Dark, hello! Thank you for shouting Alili out. My queen. Thank you so much. We did some Skyblock. Skyblock is fun. I'm beginning to think this wasn't the only